Сегодня начинаем играть в игру Primordia. Это довольно-таки такой интересный проект. Как бы ключевой особенностью его интересности является то, что мы играем роботом. И как бы играем в постапокалиптическом мире, то есть людей уже нет. Ну или, возможно, пока нет, потом, может быть, они где-то будут. Но поначалу как бы мы начинаем играть этим роботом, он как бы отшельник. У него есть маленький друг. Ну, вот сейчас посмотрим. Игра на английском, но как бы ключевые моменты я постараюсь озвучивать. Вот мы видим, соответственно, корабль, в котором они живут. И данный корабль приманил робота-разведчика, который находился в этот момент в поисках энергии.
Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Проще говоря, они пытаются отремонтировать корабль. Вот, соответственно, Криспин находился в поисках различных запчастей, а наш главный герой, соответственно, устанавливает эти запчасти. Что-то случилось внизу, мы идем посмотреть.
Boss?
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Wonder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Ugh.
Ooh, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder, again. And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running. I told you it needed to be repaired.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will in a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
Так, ну вот нам дали управление. Главного героя зовут Хорацио. Как я уже упоминал, он робот. Вот, ну и что произошло? То есть, краткое описание того, что случилось. Этот робот-разведчик, соответственно, его ранил. Забрал их основной источник энергии. Теперь их корабль на минимальном обеспечении. То есть, на данный момент им надо включить запасной генератор. Для этого потребуется найти некоторые запчасти. Перво-наперво
I
подбираем его
must have dropped
сумку.
the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique.
Так,
Besides,
это
its memory got wiped. Easy enough to have the good old junk pile's coordinates
своеобразная
back in,
карта.
though.
Вот. На данный момент у нас две локации. Это их корабль, который называется Юник, и мусорка. Убираем
A
кабель.
sturdy cable.
Так.
It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit.
Убираем лампу сверху.
Could you grab that lantern?
Он
Sure
сам
thing,
не
boss.
может. Надо будет попросить маленького робота сделать это.
You
Так,
know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too.
лампа нам потребуется попозже. Так, стоп, не подобрали. Предохранитель.
More Gordium. It's too dark.
Он говорит, слишком темно, чтобы туда спускаться. Странная, кстати, формулировка для робота. Ну, ладно. Используем лампу. Так, берем
It couldn't
книгу.
hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough.
Также он
So
хранит
that's where you keep it.
Why
факел
were
под
you looking for
кроватью.
my plasma torch?
No reason.
Так, по-моему, здесь больше мы сделать ничего не можем.
The
Дверь
controls
не
for the-
открывается. Все, выходим.
Good thing there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
Сейчас идем на свалку.
these 3 pieces of Gordium conduit. Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
Так, 4. У нас должны быть их 5. Последний вот здесь. Скрываем его плазморезаком.
Let's see if this works.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it. There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose. That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
Наш главный герой не приделал его помощнику руки, поэтому насчет этого в игре будет много жалоб.
Why? There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
Сразу оговорюсь, что игра, видимо, еще не до конца не доделана, поэтому частенько вылетает. Так что не удивляйтесь, если вдруг картинка внезапно пропадет или изменится. Это означает, что я просто заново зашел и заново начал писать.
I won't leave it. There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
Time for a little welding.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
I'll need to get a...
Так, ну вот мы обеспечили корабль дополнительной энергией. К сожалению, ее хватит всего на 2 дня.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No, which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station. So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Так, ну проще говоря, У маленького робота был маленький заряд, 10%, теперь он подзаряжен, нормально. Вот, и они решали, что им делать. Криспин предлагал отправиться в Метрополь, но наш главный герой, у него в логике заложено почему-то, что он ненавидит этот город. Поэтому они просто решают найти новые запчасти и отремонтировать их источник энергии, то есть сделать новый. И сейчас мы этим займемся.
For all and strength in numbers. Come, join us in Metropole. Geo-coordinate 894.
There's the design. I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
City of glass and light.
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Come, join us in Metropole. Weary wanderers.
I bet I can find a better use for this
Join us
plug.
in Metropole.
But now we can't listen to the sweet voice of Metropole.
I guess that makes two birds. I don't think that would be wise. Aha! Here's the crystal.
Right under our noses. That is, if we had noses.
Let's cut a little cable off.
Are you really trying to build us an energy sensor from a bunch of garbage?
Crispin, I built you from a bunch of garbage.
From spare parts, boss. Spare parts.
Well, just goes to show. Garbage in, greatness out. Now we just need to check out these coordinates.
Didn't you
Соответственно,
just tell
все
me we don't
координаты
have
надо
enough
будет
power to
проверить.
go walking all over the dunes?
No, I said we couldn't walk to Metropole. Anyway, most of these are close by.
But what if it's picking up, oh, I don't know, a radioactive rust monster?
A what?
Or a giant cannibal robot?
There's no such thing.
Or an unexploded bomb?
I highly doubt that.
Or a giant lightning storm?
Okay, you're right. We need to know what's out there before we take off. It's just a matter of figuring out how.
Why is nothing easy?
I can think of one reason.
На данный момент у нас 6 координат, и проверять мы их идем по телескопу.
Nothing but radioactive waste. We can't salvage anything from that.
Тут ничего нет у нас. Одна координата оказалась ненужной. Следующая.
Boss? That looks like a giant cannibal robot to me.
It looks promising is what it looks like.
And with that, poor doomed Horatio stuck his head into the giant's mouth.
Так вот, мы получили новую локацию. Проверяем следующую координату.
That's strange. The sensor detected an energy source in the junk pile. Maybe we should go look more carefully. More waste.
Well, you're the one who loves the junk pile.
Scrap isn't waste.
If you say so, boss.
It's pitch black.
Boss, that's because the telescope's pointing straight down at the deck.
Oh. Strange. There's some kind of odd device surrounded by glass. Whatever that machine is, it must be throwing off some kind of energy.
Why do I not like the sound of this?
Так, ну на данный момент у нас 2 новых локации, плюс вот здесь что-то мы нашли, тоже надо будет сходить проверить. Ну и отправляемся в одну из этих локаций. Это будет в следующей части. Спасибо, оставайтесь на связи.